Cosplay in this economy, part 1. I want to talk to you about thrift stores. And yes, I know everybody, when they're saying cosplay on a budget, go to a thrift store. That's not super helpful, but I'm going to explain how going to a thrift store can help you create cosplay for cheaper. Now, the way that most people think of and that most people explain is for your fabric. You can get fabric sometimes at your thrift store, depending on what thrift store it is. But if you can't, there are curtains and tablecloths and bed sheets, things of that nature that you can use. And of course, you can always thrift pieces that you can then use, such as pants and shirts if you are doing a character that has modern looking clothing, or if you can find clothing that is similar enough that you can then modify it. And of course, everybody knows you can go to the thrift store to buy your shoes, because a lot of cosplays, you got to destroy the shoe or heavily modify it so much so that it is not wearable afterwards. And who wants to do that to a pair of shoes that they need to wear every day? But those aren't the only ways that you can utilize a thrift store. You can, if you find a garment that works perfectly, except it's the completely wrong fabric and there's no way to make it correct, you can still buy that and then deconstruct it and use it as a pattern when you do find the fabric that will work for that. Speaking of deconstructing, you can deconstruct garments to get notions from them. Zippers, buttons, beads, appliques, a lot of these things can be removed. So get creative when you're looking at things at what you could use from it as opposed to it as itself. If you used to purchase all of your cosplays, that might not be affordable anymore. So you might decide, hey, I'm going to look into sewing them. Sewing machines are also at thrift stores, and a lot of times for very cheap. Check to see if they have one. Make sure it works before you leave, and then look into how to maintain it so that it continues working for you. Outside of fabric and sewing, a lot of cosplays require props or have props or armor and stuff. You can also look for stuff like that. Go to the toy section and look. There are sometimes, prep weapons or Halloween decorations and supplies that people have donated. Brooms. The handle of a broom can be used for like a hammer or a staff. Use what they have. Look around and see how can I utilize what they have for my character. And I just want to finish all this up with thrift stores are a great way to save money, but you save money at the expense of your time. So you have to decide which one is more important for you. And if money is harder to come by than your time, then take the time to check out some thrift stores.